All right, here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. Hey everybody, it's Jason with Suburban Adventures YouTube channel. We're back with another video. I have my daughter Haley with me today. And what we are doing in this video is we are going to do a versus video. We're going to do a Yeti versus Hydro Flask. Now you're probably thinking you don't need to see one more video or one more versus between these two, but what we're going to do is at the end of the video we're going to test them and see which one survives the drop test. Okay, so you're going to want to stick around to the end of the video to see which one of these handles a fall best. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at a couple things. We're going to look at features, which one has more features, the Yeti or the Hydro Flask. We're going to look at aesthetics, which one just generally looks better, according to us. We're going to look at which one works. So what we did was we put water in both of these about 24 hours ago. We left them out on the deck yesterday. It was about 90 degrees yesterday. And we're going to see which one kept the water cooler. And then finally, we're going to look at durability, where we're going to do our drop test. Okay? So, as far as accessories go, they both come with a basic, screw-off top like this, pretty basic, okay? But as far as the Hydro Flask goes, some of the accessories that you can get with the Hydro Flask is you can get pretty much any type of top. So over there you have the flip top right here, okay, but has no handle on it, so that's kind of a pain. And then you also have a straw top right here, okay, and so any type of top that you're interested in, really, Hydro Flask has. Yeti also has those same basic accessories. One thing that Yeti does have that I have on this bottle here is, this is called a chug top. And I kind of like that feature, so you don't spill water all down the front of you when you're trying to drink out of this wide mouth here. So I do like that feature. I have not seen that on Hydro Flask. One of the things that Hydro Flask also has is they have this boot on the bottom of them, and you can get all sorts of different colored boots, and that supposedly it's meant to help protect it. I don't know how well it works.
Not very well. I don't think. Mine has a couple dents.
So, other accessories, I don't really know what other accessories you need in a water bottle. I know Yeti makes like a little man purse that you can stick your Yeti in and carry it across your shoulder. But other than that, you got the stickers. You can see this one, these two, they got all the stickers on them. That's sort of the thing with Hydro Flask. I suppose you could put those same stickers on the Yeti as well. So as far as accessories go, I'm going to just go ahead and say it's a tie. What do you think, Haley?
I would say it's a tie also.
Right.
I would give maybe Hydro Flask an extra point because of the boots, but they don't really serve a mega purpose. So
we'll call it a tie.
Yeah.
How's that? Okay. Next category is we're going to look at aesthetics, the general overall view and feel of them. Okay. Now, we got a couple Hydro Flasks here. These two are roughly the same size. I think this is 40 ounce. I think this is 38, 36, 38 ounce. They're both pretty heavy when they're full of water. These ones are a little bit smaller. They have all different sizes. So, you can pretty much get any size that you want in the Yeti or the Hydro Flask. But the overall look of them. Now, one of the things that Hydro Flask has is they have all these, they have the special edition ones. Where's your Hydro Flask?
it's upstairs.
Haley has one that was a special edition. They got just about any color combination that you could possibly think of. yellow, blue, red, hot pink, and the different features there. Tie-dyed ones, thank you. Yeti, you know, the colors, the features, as far as that goes, probably a little less. They do have different colors. I saw they're coming out with a green one like this for the fall. But I don't know. I'll leave it to the teenage girl to decide which one she thinks, as far as the look and the feel of it, which one she gives the advantage to.
Well, I would give the advantage to the Hydro Flask because there's a lot of girls specifically that like Hydro Flask more than Yeti, and it has more of an aesthetic among teenage girls. So that gets an extra point for just the aesthetic.
Okay, so she's going to go ahead and say Hydro Flask. And if you go and we got I think we got all of these at Dick's Sporting Goods. If you go and look at the Hydro Flask section at Dick's Sporting Goods, I mean, they really do. They have every color that you can possibly imagine. And so if you're really interested in making a fashion statement with your water bottle, Hydro Flask is probably going to be your better bet. Not to say that Yeti doesn't have colors too. This one I have, they have dark blue. But we're going to go ahead and, as far as aesthetic, overall look and feel, we're going to give the advantage to
Hydro Flask.
Hydro Flask. Okay? Next thing we're going to do is we are going to, first of all, show you our little experiment here as far as what we did with the water in the Hydro Flask. We made sure we used the same temperature water, and we left them outside for the same amount of time. So we're going to show you some footage of our experiment. And then we're going to show you now, we're going to crack them both open and see what the temperatures are. Okay? What we did was we dumped the same amount of water in each. We added 1 quart to the Yeti. And 1 quart of water to the Hydro Flask. We wanted to make sure there was equal amounts of water from the same source. We'll check the temperature when we get the water in here. The temperature of the water that we dumped in each is right around 56.1, 56.2. So we'll come back after 24 hours. We'll test the Hydro Flask, we'll test the Yeti. Experiment that we did. Now let's crack open the top. Like I said, it's been about 24 hours. And let's see the Hydro Flask first. So does it work? Both of these claim to keep your drink or water or whatever cool for about 24 hours. Okay, now I don't know what the definition of cool is. You can see when we put them in there, the water was about 56 degrees, I think. So now let's go ahead and see how well do they work, okay? So let's check the Hydro Flask first. We're just gonna let it sit in there until we get a good reading of it. Let's see what we got here. So it looks like we're at about 71 degrees. It looks like that's pretty much where it's settled, okay? I would classify 71 as room temperature, probably, just about right. Maybe a little bit cooler than room temperature, okay? So the Hydro Flask lost about, what, 15, 16 degrees from when we put it in there. Okay, so now let's take it out. We'll do the Yeti. Go ahead and stick that in there. We'll see, let it just sort of settle down in there. See what the temperature is with the Yeti. Let's see, let's go ahead and see. Oh, it's still dropping. All right, so it looks like the Yeti, if you can spin it around so the camera can see it, looks like the Yeti has settled in at right around 60, 68, 69 degrees. Okay, so water was the same temperature when we put it in there. They were on the deck for the same amount of time. Which one is going to keep your drink cooler? A 2-degree difference tells us that the Yeti does a better job than the Hydro Flask as far as keeping your water cool. Okay, so does it work? That advantage we're going to go ahead and give to the Yeti. Okay, now finally what we're going to do is we're going to go outside and we are going to see which one handles a drop better. Okay, we're going to do the durability test. We're going to see which bottle can withstand a fall better. Okay, so we'll meet you outside. We'll do that. Okay, so we are outside now, and we are going to do the drop test. Hydro Flask is going to be first. I've got a camera down there on the ground to catch the action when it hits. Okay, so we got Tucker up on the ladder there, and he's gonna drop the Hydro Flask. Okay? Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go! Woo! Wow! All right, let's check out the damage.
The bottom is pretty messed up.
The bottom is extremely messed up. Okay, so
we should drop it upside down so then see what.
So if it lands on the bottom, whew, I don't know. You can see there that's gonna be you're gonna be in pretty bad shape. Let's set it down and see how it does. Yeah, it's like a rocking water bottle now. That's pretty rough. Let's see what happens if we drop it on the side like this, okay? Cooper's going to hop up there, and he's going to try it. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, wow. That did not sound good. Let's check out the damage.
Nothing.
Wow.
Couple of scratches.
A couple of dents and scratches up at the top. And actually, yeah, we're starting to lose paint down at the bottom. Whew. I don't know. I mean, I think it handled a 7-8 foot fall pretty well. What do you guys think? Considering how, you know, when you drop it in the hallway at school and it makes a pretty big dent, I would say that did a pretty decent job. Okay, we're going to swap it out now, and we're going to do the Yeti. So let me just get set for the drop test for the Yeti. Okay, so now we're going to do the Yeti drop challenge. Okay, Haley is going to drop this for us. And here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa! Did you guys see that? The Yeti bounced. I've never seen anything like that before. Wow. Let's check it out. Here, Tucker, can you hand it to me? See the damage? Yeah, no damage. So they must make these things somehow in some way so they don't make damage. In fact, it bounced. Did you see that bounce back up over there? So clearly, if we're talking durability, if you have a bottle that when you drop it, it bounces. Oh, wait, whoops, you weren't supposed to see that there. I think you got to give Yeti the advantage, right?
Definitely.
What do you think? Advantage for the drop goes to?
Yeti.
So, full disclosure, in case you couldn't figure it out, I dropped my Yeti on a mattress there. So, it's new. I've only had it for a month or two, so obviously I didn't want to drop it on the ground. So, just to recap, as far as the accessories go, we sort of just said it's a wash. They both have just about every top, every accessory you would want. As far as aesthetics, the overall look and feel, we decided that one went to the Hydro Flask just because they have so many different colors and styles and things. We found that it really looked like the Yeti kept your water cooler, albeit only a couple degrees. And then as far as the drop test or the durability, the Hydro Flask did pretty well actually, and the Yeti did really well for being dropped on a mattress. So we hope you liked the video. If you want us to do more versus videos, leave a comment below with some other products that you want us to compare or put head to head like we did with this one. Okay, hit subscribe and check out some of our other videos, and we'll see you next time.